Good evening and welcome to the 21st year of the Music Theatre Guild of Victoria Awards for Excellence. Please remember the golden rules: no smoking, no photography, and please turn off those mobile phones. from Clock, in the mood to rock with Shout.
Oh, hey. Wait a minute, I feel alright. Now that I've got my woman, I feel alright. Every time I think about you, you look so good to me. You know you make me wanna shout. You know you make me wanna shout. You know you make me wanna shout. You know you make me, you know you make me wanna
on the 6th of October 1978 at the age of 43. When you look at what's happened with Australian music since then, there's no argument what's happened to Australian music, how he left us. KO for J-O-K. I'm proud of you, son. Australia's king of rock and roll, Mr. Johnny O'Keefe.
A little bit louder now, 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 a little bit louder
Please now welcome to the stage the President of the Guild, Mr. David Adair.
Welcome everyone to our 21st year of the Guild's Awards for Excellence. I welcome everyone, and I'm going to be very short and brief because there's a long program. I want to start with some thank yous to people. Our host, Ballarat Lyric Theatre Company, for hosting tonight's production. Okay, to save a little bit of time, maybe if we leave the applause to the end of the list, and I'll let you know when that is. David Harford, our director. Andy McCalman, musical director. To Damien Muller, through the Wendouree Centre for Performing Arts and the assistance he's given. To Wendy Tompkin, our secretary, and Brett and I, in the same group where I put Brett Winfield, in the way that they've been production manager and worked so hard over the last month, because that seems to be when the pressure is really on. Fran Boyd for tickets, and the General Committee of the Guild for their support as well. Just a couple of things though, as a bit of a downer, if you like. There's been a lot of chatter out there amongst people, quite unwarranted, and I just want to make them a reminder to every company, as from today, your membership for the Guild is due. In most cases, we send reminders, and we've sent up to 5 and 6 reminders to some companies through the year. It's due now, not in November. My other small gripe is if companies could please check programs. Now I say this, and I'm going to have to, I'll be red with embarrassment in a moment because I know we all make mistakes. However, it seems to be every time we have our nomination list come out, there are spelling mistakes. Now some of them are ours, I confess to that, but there are many that are not. Many of them are from programs. Programs are the only area where the judges are able to get their information. In one program this year, there was one person who had the spelling of their name 3 different ways. For the most part, it probably doesn't matter, but suddenly if someone's nominated, then maybe it does. And also, because once the nomination list comes out, immediately within about 24 hours, that list is off to our brick maker. Hence, a spelling mistake on a brick. They're over $200 each these days, so that's a lot of money to have replaced simply for a spelling mistake. And we have in fact in the past covered that. But I would suggest that if the spelling is incorrect in the program, that is not the Guild's problem. However, enjoy the rest of the evening. And I still believe that these awards are the best way that we can show as a guild, and that means the companies present and those not present, can support their young people and their old in performances, and how we can then share, recognise and celebrate that work over that past 12 months. So I wish everyone a great 2008, but please pay your membership. Welcome to everyone.
Please now welcome the Guild judges. Darryl Boyd, Rob Constable, Craig Wilshire, Elizabeth Goldsworthy, Graham Cope, John Davitt and Craig Wilshire.
Well, I am not a person who, like the ladies in Gypsy, has a gimmick, so I'll get on with it. But there's one thing that I have learned in my time as chair of the judging panels of the Guild, that when you've got the spot, you hold it. So I've got it. I'd like to welcome every person here who has to their night of unmitigated egos, but equally to the celebration of an activity which each one of us in this auditorium thinks, I hope, adds to the joy of life in all the communities across our state. Firstly, I should express my thanks and appreciation to 2 ex-judges on the panel who, at times of some difficulty, that's often in the period when there are many shows running simultaneously, helped us out this year. That is to M.T. Byrne, who would be known to many of you, and to Jeff Tompkins from Geelong Lyric Theatre Society, a notable musical director award winner from the Guild previously. I might also, at this stage, thank John Davitt, who will be presenting a Judges Award in a moment, who has dutifully served the Guild as a capacity of a judge for several years, I think 4 or 5, and is retiring from this august office to do more practical things, so be warned. And as an aside on the mechanics of what has happened, might I say that panel members are encouraged to be practical as well as critical and to participate in productions around the traps. If that is the case, that person has no say on that production when we are discussing it, nor on any other production of that show during the year. This is for the sake of, obviously, Caesar's wife syndrome, we might say. 2007 has been a year, in our first year, of having both a junior and a senior section. The panel therefore salutes the blood, sweat, the grease paint, and we hope not too many of the tears, which have gone into the making of the 69 open section productions and the 21 junior productions, which we are seeing and commenting on tonight. We thank those companies for exposing themselves to the grizzly grey-haired grumpiness of the panels as we have gone around the traps. And we might add, for the tears of joy which have flowed from our eyes and the tired hands that we have gained when we have had the wow productions I might say, using an example that's already appeared on the stage, one such as we have seen with clocks offering from Shout. I might also say that we have noticed an unusual number of nominations this year in the male categories. This we wish to draw your attention to, and to notice that there are many men who are on our commendation list, check our website or Theatre People's, who in previous or leaner times would have had no trouble in reaching nomination category. That has not been the case this year, when I think it's 13 men, for example, have been nominated for leading male of the year. We think this should be noticed and those men commended. And now for the serious business of the night, the opening awards, and these will be the Judges' Awards. Which I think are going to be introduced by voiceover sometime.
For his always confident, zesty, focused and skillful work in both dance and acting as a Wickersham brother and catchment players of Darebin's Susigal Jr., Dion Constantinou. To a young man who, like Barnaby Tucker, needs to learn to breathe while he's dancing, but whose presence lit the stage in Block Music Theatre's junior production of The Music Man, Emilio Ramos. It's rare indeed for the Guild to see a show that's not only original, but also vibrant and engaging. To the author, librettist and composer of Marking Life, a fine new musical boldly presented by the Mornington CEF players, Drew Lane. From Val Pagram, for the impressive performance skills he demonstrated in the role of Ryan in Block Music Theatre's production of Disney's High School Musical, Joel Parnas. From John Davitt, to a multi-talented young lady who impressed with an exemplary and clearly joyful characterisation of the title role in Nova Music Theatre's production of Thoroughly Modern Millie, Carly Hobbs. From Dot Parker, to a young man who excelled in comic timing, singing, mastery of Shakespearean dialogue, and specially acquired guitar skills as Cookie in Fab Knobs Theatre's production of Return to the Forbidden Planet, James Brown. From Craig Wilshire, musicians are often the most overlooked participants in musical productions. However, in Carey Musical Theatre Company's Sweet Charity, one musician took to the stage and performed a riveting drum solo in perfect sync with a large ensemble of dancers. For his splendid contribution to I'm a Brass Band, Thomas Doublier. From Lizzie Garnsworthy, to a young man who superbly carried a riotously funny show with his beautiful singing voice and sincerely irreverent dialogue, a performer who easily captivated the audience and took us on the hilarious ride of our lives. For more than living up to his character's name as Bobby Strong in Mumco's outrageously funny Urine Town, Luigi Lucenti. From Rob Constable, To a young performer whose sense of comic timing and inventive comedic business is rare in someone so young, a presence that drew your eye without detracting from the ensemble. For her role as Nikki Pignatelli in Kerry Musical Theatre Company's production of Sweet Charity, Christina Kay. From Darryl Boyd, to a young performer who brought St Leonard's College Middle School production of Once Upon a Mattress to life with an impressive, lively presentation as the jester, Callum Merrick. Callum's on a school activity and can't be here to join us tonight, but the award is accepted on his behalf. For a very believable, expressive presentation as younger sister, Dinah Lord in Park Players' production of High Society, Laura Hunt. Thank you to the Guild judges. Please now welcome back to the stage the President of the Guild, Mr. David Dare, to present the Musicians Award and the Life Membership Award.
Now for my embarrassment. In the confusion of everything that's going on, we left off. I'm not quite sure how, where, who, but I'm not blaming anyone. It's easily to happen. But the certificate wasn't printed. So for this award, we will give the award. The person is present, and I'd like them to come forward, and we will make sure that the certificate is printed and sent out to you in the next fortnight. And the winner of the Musicians Award is a person who has probably played in more pits than anywhere else. Every time you go to a production, his name is in a program, either for rehearsal or actually performing or musical director. And I know that he's worked with many, many, many companies across the music scene in Victoria. And the winner of the award is Adrian Zondi. To announce this year's life membership, I've asked Bruce McBrien to produce that life membership certificate.
Thanks, David. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to present a Life Membership Award. If I just might read a citation, please. Alan Stone was an integral member of the Melbourne City Council's Free Entertainment in the Parks program, which ceased operating in the late 1970s due to lack of funds. He has spent the greater part of his life in the professional and non-professional entertainment industry, be it as director, choreographer, actor, dancer and entertainer, you name it. He has filled other positions on committees and has given his time, knowledge and experience to the Music Theatre Guild of Victoria's judging panel, and was originally responsible for the creation of the Edith Harry Award for outstanding contribution to musical theatre, of which he has been a recipient. The Guild now has pleasure in appointing him a life member in recognition of his contribution to it. Alan Stone.
I've just paid my subs.
Please welcome the Mornington CEF players performing Sensuality from the 2007 production of Marking Life. To present the Junior Awards for Excellence, please welcome back to the stage Mr. Graham Cope.
I told you once you got a spot, you hold it for a while. The junior panel of 5 judges does not have as many awards to give out as for the open section. We do not have specific awards, for example, for wardrobe lighting sets, etc. But we have within our gift 5 general awards for excellence, and I shall proceed now to award those to appropriate recipients. First, with the 5 awards for general excellence in particular aspects of junior productions, to Stacey Gardol for the settings of the Mikado for Xavier College, Genazzano FCJ College. Second of the General Excellence Awards is to Tracy Watt for the settings for Urinetown from St Michael's Grammar School's production. And thirdly, to Susan Lewis for the choreography, which you will see some of during this evening's performance, of Sweet Charity for Kerry Musical Theatre Company. Fourthly, also for choreography, to Felicity Pearson for the Hot Mikado Adamson Theatre Company at Wesley. Last of the awards for General Excellence in the junior section to Peter Tulloch for the wardrobe for Ballarat Grammar's Hot Mikado.
From the Adamson Theatre Company at Wesley College and their production of Hot Mikado, we showcase the talents of these dynamic young performers with Alone and Yet Alive and Titwillow.
Alive, my soul is still my body's prisoner. Remote the peace that death alone can give. My doom to wait, my punishment to live, to live. Oh, living I, come tell me why, when hope is gone, do you stay on? Why linger here when all is dreary? Oh, living I, come tell me why, when hope is gone, do you stay on? May not a cheated woman die, may not a cheated woman die. Hearts do not break, they sting and ache, for old love's sake, but do not die. Though with each breath they long for death, as witnesseth the living eye, the living eye. Oh, living eye, come tell me why, when hope is gone, do you
Caddisha? I dare not hope for your love, but I will not live without it, darling.
You, whose hands still reek of blood, you dare talk to me of passion, the woman you have done so wrong?
I do. Accept my love, or I die on the spot.
Go ahead, Turk. Nobody knows better than I do. Nobody ever died of a broken heart.
That is not true. On a tree by a river, a little tomtit sang willow, tit willow, tit willow. And I said to him, Dicky bird, why do you sit singing willow, tit willow, tit willow? Is it weakness of intellect, birdie, I cried, or a rather tough worm in your little inside? With a shake of his poor little head, he replied, oh, willow, tit willow, tit willow. He slapped at his chest as he sat on that bough, singing willow, tit willow, tit willow. And a cold perspiration bespangled his brow. Oh, willow, tit willow, tit willow. He sobbed and he sighed, and a gurgle he gave. Then he plunged himself into the billowy wave. And an echo arose from the suicide's rave. Oh, willow, whoa, whoa, whoa. Tit willow, whoa, whoa, whoa. Tit willow, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now I feel just as sure as I'm sure that my name isn't Willow, tit willow, tit willow. That 'twas blighted affection that made him exclaim, oh, willow, tit willow, tit willow. And if you remain callous and obdurate, I shall perish as he did, and you will know why. Though I probably shall not exclaim as I die. Oh, willow, tit willow, tit willow.
To present the Edith Harry Award, please welcome back to the stage Mr. David Dare.
Edith Harry Award. In your program, I think there's a description of who Edith Harry was and what she did in terms of non-professional theatre and the way she worked across many, many companies. The Edith Harry Award is really an award for someone who's supported many companies, worked with in different genres of theatre right across the board, and has dedicated most of their life probably to the theatre. Tonight, for me especially, this is a very special award. This person started in theatre, I believe, with the Melbourne Gang Show. Spent many years assisting many companies in his local area. He also, in the area, have heard, well, most of you who live in the area where he does live, you will have heard of him, and if not, worked with him in a theatre at some stage. He's a highly organised person, and I personally can vouch for that. With his own base company, has performed many varied roles in that company's management team. He is a theatre practitioner in every way: sets, stage management, costume design, and I'm told he made hundreds of costumes and 400 costumes for The Wizard of Oz. He joined PLOS in 1980 and is their current secretary. He is also a Guild committee member and has been totally invaluable in the support to the committee and myself. If I want someone to think clearly about an issue and to look at the discussion and come up with clear ideas and assess the problem, I look towards this person. He has been our production manager for several years. He's extremely organised with the many sheets and sheets that he puts out to people on what has to happen. By now, you will have identified the Edith Harry Award winner for 2007 to be Brett Winfield.
Performing brass band from Sweet Charity, please welcome the Carey Musical Theatre Company.
He loves me.
To present the award for Junior Male Performer in a Supporting Role, please welcome from Block Music, the award sponsored by Block Music, Mr. Tim Gay.
Good evening all and welcome to Ballarat. Glad to see it's not raining out there for you all. I'm rapt to see that the Guild have seen worthy to include a few more awards for junior performers. Having come through the junior ranks myself, it's great that they've given the opportunity to so many more kids. Junior performer in a male supporting role. The nominees are Jack Pearson for Gaston in Disney's Beauty and the Beast, the Ivanhoe Grammar School, Stuart O'Gorman, Cogsworth, Disney's Beauty and the Beast, the Ivanhoe Grammar School, Gabrielle Stragio, Caldwell B. Caldwell, Urinetown, St Michael's Grammar School, Robert Holian, Cornelius Hackle, Hello Dolly, Westbourne Grammar School, and David Delmenico, The Dentist, Little Shop of Horrors, Glen Waverley Secondary College. And the winner of the junior male in a supporting role is Robert Holian, Cornelius Hackle, Hello Dolly, Westbourne Grammar School.
To present the award for Junior Female Performer in a Supporting Role, please welcome Jeff Tompkins.
Good evening, everyone. Nominations for Junior Female in a Supporting Role. Lauren Midgley, Katisha, Pot Mercado, Addison Theatre Company at Wesley College, St Kilda Road. Lisa Wright, Little Sally, Urinetown, St Michael's Grammar School. Danielle Sexton, Penelope Pennywise, Urinetown, St Michael's Grammar School. And Tessa Pavlich, Katisha, Pot Mercado, Ballarat Grammar. And the winner is Laura Midgley, Katisha, Pot Mercado, Addison Theatre Company at Wesley College, St Kilda Road.
To present the awards for Junior Male Performer in a Leading Role and Junior Female Performer in a Leading Role, please welcome the sponsor of the award, Rosemary McBride.
Thank you. The nominees for Junior Male Performer in a Leading Role are Matthew Whitty, Coco, The Mikado, Xavier College and Genazzano, FCJ College. Jared Keyser, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, Mount Scopus Memorial College. David Vitusios, Coco, The Hot Mikado, Adamson Theatre Company at Wesley College, St Kilda Road. Sam Gibson, Officer Lockstock, Urinetown, St Michael's Grammar School. Jordan White, Bobby Strong, Urinetown, St Michael's Grammar School. And finally, Stephen Valeri Telia, Villa on the Roof. Parade College with Catholic Ladies College. And the winner of the Junior Male Award is... when I can get the envelope open. The Junior Male Performer in a Leading Role goes to Stephen Valeria. And at this time it's the junior female performer in the leading role. And the nominees are Annabelle Barton, Charity Hope Valentine's Sweet Charity Carey Musical Theatre Company, Isabella Thomas, Yum Yum, Pop Mikado, Adamson Theatre Company at Wesley College, St Kilda Road, Anika Childs, Hope Cladwell, Urinetown St Michael's Grammar School, and Rebecca Sabatino, Dolly Levi, Hello Dolly, Westbourne Grammar School. And the winner of the junior female performer in a leading role. Well, you knew that before I did. Sorry.
From Whitehorse Musical Theatre's production of The Producers, the double performance of I Wanna Be a Producer and the reprise of We Can Do It.
Show on Broadway. I want to be a producer, lunch at Sardi's every day. I want to be a producer, sport a top hat and a cane. I want to be a producer, drive those girls insane. I wanna be.
He wants to be.
I wanna be.
He wants to be.
I wanna be the greatest, grandest, and most fabulous producer in the world. I just gotta be a producer, bring that big until like you. Show the world what I've got. I'm gonna put on a show, simple and fun. Read my name in a window color. I wanna be a producer. 'Cause it's everything I'm not. I'm gonna be a producer.
What? Please, no. I want that money!
Max! Max! I'm back! I'm back!
Boy, you are good!
Who are you talking to?
Never mind. Just an old friend. What happened?
Well, just this. When I said I was scared that I could go to jail, I didn't realize that I already was in jail. I've spent my life counting other people's money. People I'm smarter than, better than. When's Leopold Bloom gonna have his share? When's it gonna be Bloomsday? I want everything I've ever seen in the movies!
Hey, you're gonna get it, Leo! 'Cause we can do it.
We can do it!
Say goodbye to woe and gloom! We're gonna my resilience up together.
We will do. We can do it. We can do it.
Every show I touch, I soul.
We were fated to be made where the eyes stop and go.
To present the award for Junior Performer in an Open Production, please welcome Bob Thurman from Ballarat Lyric.
For this wonderful award for the best junior in a performance for an open production, we have as nominees Tessa Pavlich as Grisabella in Cats, Ballarat Lyric Theatre, Erin Fisher as Peggy Sawyer in 42nd Street for the Panorama Theatre Company, Julia Vanderhoven as Annie in Annie as the Warrigal Theatre Company's production, Georgina Bish as Dodger in Oliver for the Echuca Musical Theatre Company, Laurel Hartnell as Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz for the Latrobe Theatre Company, Georgia Smith as Jessie in Marking Life, Mornington CEF Players, Madeline Featherby as Eponine in Les Miserables, Panorama Theatre Company, and Brooke Cowley as Cosette in Les Miserables, Panorama Theatre Company. And the winner tonight, and all these nominees are worthy of this award, but the winner tonight is Tessa Pavlich. Yeah, Tessa!
unfortunately, she appears to not be available. But here she is. To present the award for Musical Director of a Junior Production, please welcome the sponsor of the award, Daryl Boyd.
The nominations for Musical Director of a Junior Production: Margaret Arnold, Hot Mikado, Adamson Theatre Company at Wesley College in Kilda Road; Natalie Carlier, Urinetown, St Michael's Grammar School; Jonathan Scovron, Susical, Liebler Yevna College; and Sian Perry, Once Upon a Mattress, St Leonard's College. They're right about these envelopes. The award for musical direction of a junior production goes to Margaret Arnold.
To present the award for Director of a Junior Production, sponsored by Jason Bavard, please welcome Craig Wilshire.
Good evening, everyone. The nominees for Direction of a Junior Production are Richard O'Shaughnessy for the Mikado, Xavier College and Genazzano FCJ College; David Crawshaw for Sweet Charity, Carey Music Theatre; Nick Evans and Dawson Han, Hot Mikado, Adamson Theatre Company; Merrin Anstey, Urinetown, St Michael's Grammar School; Alan Burrows, Fiddler on the Roof, Parade College with Catholic Ladies College; and finally, Stephen O'Neill, Hot Mikado, Ballarat Grammar. And the award goes to Merrin Anstey, Urinetown, St Michael's Grammar School.
Presenting the award for Junior Production of the Year, sponsored by Hull Leonard Australia, please welcome Rob Constable.
Good evening, everyone. I'm really delighted tonight to present the award for Junior Production of the Year. And the nominees are Sweet Charity from Carey Musical Theatre Company, Hot Mikado from Adamson Theatre Company at Wesley College, Urinetown, St Michael's Grammar School, and Fiddler on the Roof, Parade College with Catholic Ladies College. And it's with a great deal of pleasure that I announce the winner of the Junior Production of the Year, Urinetown, St Michael's Grammar.
White Horse Musical Theatre's production of A Chorus Line. They create something out of nothing.
I'm going to the High School of Performing Arts. I mean, I was dying to be a serious actress. Anyway, it's the first day of acting class, and we're in the auditorium, and the teacher, Mr. Karp, Mr. Karp. Well, anyway, he gets everybody up on stage, legs wrapped around everybody, one in back of the other, and he says, "Okay, today we're gonna do improvisations. Now, you're on a bobsled, and it's snowing out, and it's cold, okay? Go." Every day for a week we would try to feel the motion down the hill. Every day for a week we would try to hear the wind rush, feel the chill. So I dug right down to the bottom of my soul to see what I had inside. Yes, I dug right down to the bottom of my soul, and I tried. And everybody's going, whoosh, whoosh. I feel the snow, I feel the cold, I feel the air. And Mr. Karp turns to me and he says, "Okay, Morales, what did you feel?" And I said, "Nothing, I'm feeling nothing." And he said nothing could get the girl transferred. They all felt something, but I felt nothing, except a feeling that this bullshit was absurd. So what I said to myself, it's only the first week, maybe it's genetic, better have bobsleds in San Juan. Second week, more advanced than we had to be, a table, be a sports car, ice cream cone. Mr. Karp, he would say, "Very good, except Morales, try Morales, all alone." So I dug right down to the bottom of my soul to see how an ice cream felt. Yes, I dug right down to the bottom of my soul, and I tried to melt. And the kids yelled nothing. They called me nothing. And Karp allowed it, which really makes me burn. They were so helpful. They called me hopeless until I really didn't know where else to turn. And Karp kept saying, "Morales, I think you should transfer to Girls High. You'll never be an actress. Never. Anda a cagarte, weón de mierda." Jesus Christ! Went to church, praying Santa Maria, send me guidance on my knees. Went to church, praying Santa Maria, help me feel it, pretty please. And a voice from down at the bottom of my soul came up to the top of my head. And a voice from down at the bottom of my soul, here is what it said. This man is nothing. This course is nothing. If you want something, go find a better class. And when you find one, you'll be an actress. And I assure you that's what finally came to pass. 6 months later, I heard that Karp had died. And I dug right down to the bottom of my soul and cried, 'cause I felt nothing.
To present the Peter Blizzard Allen Award for Design, sponsored by Origin Theatrical, please welcome from Whitehorse, Lincoln Judd.
Good evening. The nominations for Design Award are David Harford, Railway Cat Scene, Cats, Ballarat Lyric Theatre. Colin Mitchell, Scenic Art, Greece, Leongatha Lyric Theatre. Teen Angel Scene, Greece, Leongatha Lyric Theatre. Murray Ross, London Bridge Scene, Oliver Echuca Music Theatre Company. Jason Boviard, Lighting for Transformation Scene, Disney's Beauty and the Beast, Ploss Musical Productions. Brian Baldwin, Nautical Black Cloth, Les Miserables, Panorama Theatre Company. Rick Pendry and Anda Banacos, Roger DeVries Costume, the producers, Foster Amateur Musical and Drama Association. And the winner is David Harford.
Presenting the Hazel Rogers Award for Wardrobe, sponsored by Block Musical Theatre in memory of Ian Morris. Please welcome the presenter, Jim Muller of Block Music Theatre.
Good evening all. The nominations for Wardrobe are Greg Mannix, Cats, Ballarat Lyric Theatre. Sue Ferryman Shout, Clock Musical Theatre. Colin Mitchell, Greece, Leongatha Musical Theatre. Sally Smith, Disney's Beauty and the Beast, Geelong Lyric Theatre. Christine Sacco, The Wizard of Oz, La Trobe Theatre Company. Tina Sparkle, Greece, Altonia City Theatre. Catherine Allen, Urinetown, Mumco. Miranda Kalgovitz, producers, White Horse Music Theatre. And Jeremy Bailey Smith, The Wizard of Oz, Catchment Plaza, Durban. And as I say in the classics, the winner is Greg Mannix, Cats,
To present the Lighting Award, please welcome Keith Stubley.
Good evening. For outstanding achievement in lighting, the nominations are Shane Hoare, Fame, Geelong Musical Comedy Company. Mystic Entertainment's Cats, Ballarat Lyric Theatre. Jason Bavard, Return to the Forbidden Planet, Fab Knobs Theatre. Benjamin Daly, Putting It Together, Shush Productions. Stelios Kalinjanos, Blood Brothers, Clock Musical Theatre. Brad Alcock, The Producers, White Horse Musical Theatre. And Jason Bavard, the Wizard of Oz catchment players of Darebin. And it's in here somewhere. And don't put the screen up until I announce it. Thank you very much. And the lighting award goes to Jason Bavard, the Wizard of Oz catchment players of Darebin.
Putting it together is what Shush Productions do extremely well. Please welcome them now as they perform the title number from their production of Putting It Together.
Bit by bit, putting it together, piece by piece, only way to make a work of art. Every moment makes a contribution, every little detail plays a part. Having just the vision's no solution, everything depends on execution. Putting it together, that's what counts.
Putting it together, small amounts, adding up to make a work of art. First of all, you need a good foundation, otherwise it's risky from the start. Takes a lot of earnest conversation,
But without the proper preparation,
having just the vision's no solution.
everything depends on execution. The art of making art, it's putting it together, bit by bit.
Lips, teeth, throat, waiting for a moment to inhale, keeping the emotional connection even when your fellow actors fail.
Pointing out the subtext by inflection,
Helping your director reach perfection.
even though you have a strong objection to the way he's handling the direction. Art isn't easy. Every minor detail is a major decision. Have to keep things in scale, have to hold to your vision. Even though you're feeling apprehensive, that you're looking bland and inoffensive.
And you wish your wardrobe was extensive.
don't forget that spangles are expensive.
The light, Ralph. A little to the right, Ralph. It isn't very bright, Ralph. And must it be so tight, Ralph? He does this every night.
5 feet, losing inhibition. Head, hands, feet, trying to relax but not too much.
Trying to lay out the exposition, but without exposing it as such.
Trying to perform but not audition. Trying to establish recognition.
Trying to persuade the electrician that he should destroy the competition. Mwah. Art isn't easy.
Art isn't easy. Every word, every line, every glance, every movement you improve and refine, then refine each improvement. Bit by bit, putting it together, piece by piece, working out the vision night and day. What it takes is time and perseverance, dealing with details along the way, dealing with producers' interference,
Waiting for the author's disappearance.
Filling up the holes with affirmation.
Covering the flaws in the construction.
lacking any scenic ostentation.
This is not a Macintosh production.
Working for a tiny compensation, hoping for a thunderous ovation. The art of making art is putting it together, bit by bit, part by part, bit by bit, start by start, stride by stride, kick by kick, glide by glide, shtick by shtick, side by side, by side, by side, by side, by side. And that is the state of the art.
presenting the Graham Murphy Award for Settings. Sponsored by Clock Musical Theatre, please welcome Dot Parker.
Hi everyone. I've been known to set a few scenes myself, so I'm delighted to be honouring the person for settings. And the nominations are David Harford, Cats, Ballarat Lyric Theatre; Sue Ackerson and David Pittman, Annie, Warrigal Theatre Company; Brenton Staples, Shout, The Legend of the Wild One, Clock Musical Theatre; Colin Mitchell, Grease, Leongatha Lyric Theatre; Paul Watson, Hot Mikado, Mountain District Society; Neil Barnett, South Pacific Aspect Incorporated; Sean Bethan, Urinetown, Mumco, Monash University Company; Graham McGuffey, Blood Brothers, Clock Musical Theatre; Brenton Staples, The Producers, White Horse Musical Theatre; and Jeremy Bailey Smith, The Wizard of Oz, Catchment Players. And with much pleasure, the Graham Murphy Award for Settings goes to my old mate, Brenton Staples, The Producers, White Horse Musical Theatre.
Presenting the Nigel Wallace Award for Technical Achievement, sponsored by White Horse Musical Theatre. Please welcome, from Clock Musical Theatre, Grant Alley.
The award for Technical Achievement for the year. The nominees are Cats, Ballarat Lyric Theatre; Little Shop of Horrors, Williamstown Musical Theatre Company; South Pacific Aspect Inc., Cabaret, Geelong Music Comedy Company; The Producers, White Horse Musical Theatre; and The Wizard of Oz, Catchment Players of Darebin. And the winner of the Technical Achievement Award is, somewhere in here, Cats, Ballarat Lyric Theatre.
From Catchment's award-winning Wizard of Oz, please welcome Dorothy as she takes us over the rainbow.
Some place where there isn't any trouble. I wonder if there is such a place. There must be. Not a place you can get to by a boat or train, somewhere far, far away, behind the moon, beyond the rain. When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway,
To present the Tony McShannock Award for Dancers, sponsored by Fran Boyd, please welcome Fran Boyd.
The nominations for the Dancers Award are Jared Pryor, Mr Mistopheles, Cats, Ballarat Lyric Theatre; Erin Fisher, Peggy Sawyer, 42nd Street Panorama Theatre Company; Ensemble for Shout, The Legend of the Wild One, Clock Musical Theatre; and Sophie Briggs for Iris, Fame, UMTA or the University of Melbourne Musical Theatre Association. And the winner is Jared Pryor, Mr Mistopheles, Cats, Ballarat Lyric Theatre.
To present the Cameo Award, sponsored by Leongatha Lyric Theatre, please welcome from Leongatha Lyric Theatre, Mark Eva.
Good evening. The Cameo performances, two more nominations. Punting Trees, Jess Diamenti, Jessica Teague, Jessie Wall, The Wizard of Oz, Latrobe Theatre Company. And Kelly Vigona, Marionette in Cabaret, Geelong Musical Comedy Company. And the winner is Kelly Vigona, Marionette, Cabaret, Geelong Musical Comedy Company.
Presenting the Gladys Moncrief Award for First Performance in a Featured Role, please welcome back Graham Cope.
Thank you. Nominees for the Gladys Moncrief Award, First Performance in a Featured Role, Steve Weigerink, Daddy Warbucks, Annie, Warragul Theatre Company; Samantha Doddermaid, Little Girl, The Witches of Eastwick, Catchment Players of Darabin; Jade Kirchett, Mrs Johnson, Blood Brothers, Cardinia Performing Arts Company; Shelley Rodriguez, Sandy, Greece, Altona City Theatre; and Wayne Maloney, Roger de Vries, the producers, Foster Amateur Music and Drama Association. The winner of the Gladys Moncrief Award for First Performance in a Featured Role, Jade Kirchett, Mrs Johnson, Blood Brothers, Cardinia Performing Arts Company.
To present the Concert Performance Award, please welcome from Ballarat Lyric Theatre, Michael Whitehead.
For the concert performance nominations, we have Evolutions from Devanescent Productions, Putting It Together, Shush Productions, and Only the Beginning, Songs That Started Something, Shepparton Theatre Arts Group. And the winner is Putting It Together, Chris Production.
From Geelong Lyrics' spectacular performance of Beauty and the Beast, the cast present La Maison de Lune.
Thank you for seeing us on such short notice, Monsieur Dark.
I don't usually take visitors to the asylum this late, but this fellow said you'd make it worth my while.
Look! I've got my heart set on marrying Belle, but she needs a little persuasion.
Turn him down flat.
No! It's like this. You see? There's danger I'll be thwarted and denied my honeymoon. For the pretty thing I courted refuses to swoon. So the time has come for a murky plan, for which I turn to a murky man.
To find that fiend wherever that the Maison de Lune.
I don't take this girl for granted. There's no path I haven't hewed. To her heart no seed unplanted, no flowers unstrewn. But quite amazing to relate, she doesn't want me for her mate.
Which forces him to contemplate the Maison de Lune. I don't wish to seem a tad obtuse, but I don't see how I can be of use. For I love people and I'm not a lonely heart club. I'm a cold fish with a nasty, vicious streak. Please, speak.
It's Belle's father who's your client. She adores the old buffoon. She'll be forced to be compliant.
She'll dance to your tune.
We catch the daughter through her dad, who just pronounced the old boy mad.
Push and slam, rubbing your blood. The Maison de Lune.
Do I make myself entirely clear?
It's the simplest deal of my whole
Put Maurice away and she'll be here in moments.
In a dreadful state.
She'll capitulate to me. She'll be my bride!
Then how her daddy ossify
In my sordid saloon. So put the church resources high to the Maison de Lune.
Presenting the award for male performer in a supporting role, please welcome Val Pagram.
The nominations for a male performer in a supporting role are Brent Trotter, Monkestrap, Cats, Ballarat Lyric Theatre, Fernando Testa, Lee Gordon, Shout, The Legend of the Wild One, Clock Musical Theatre, Tony Wosley, Lumiere, Disney's Beauty and the Beast, Geelong Lyric Theatre, John Black, Franz Liebken, the producers, Windmill Theatre Company, Kevin Custerton, Captain Brackett, South Pacific, Aspect Theatre, Howard Dandy, Herschel, Cabaret's Geelong Musical Comedy Company, and Lee Threadgold, Roger Debris, the producers, Whitehorse Musical Theatre, Julian Dunham, Franz Liebken, the producers, Whitehorse Musical Theatre, and Samuel Kitchen, Carmen Gear, the producers, Whitehorse Musical Theatre. And the winner of Male Performer in a Supporting Role is Lee Threadgold, Roger Debris.
To present the award for Female Performer in a Supporting Role, please welcome John Davitt.
Good evening. I'd like to take this opportunity, being my last official function for tonight, to thank every performer that's entertained me over the last 5 years. Thank you very much. It gives me great pleasure tonight to announce the performers, our best female performer in a supporting role. Megan Burke O'Neill, Bomberlina, Cats, Ballarat Lyric Theatre. Kate Williams, Linda, Blood Brothers, Limelight Theatre Company. Amy Larson, Miranda, Return to the Fiddly Platter, Fat Knobs. Stephanie Powell, Grace Farrell, Annie, Warrigal Theatre Company. Natasha Bassett, Felicia Gabrielle, The Witches of Eastwick, Catchment Players at Barabin. Jessica Carboni, Diana Morales, A Chorus Line, Whitehorse Musical Theatre. Catherine Maloney, Little Sally, Huron Town, Montgo. Sophie Collins, Fraulein Schneider, Cabaret, Geelong Musical Comedy Company. Pam Christie Burkett, Mrs Lyons, Blood Brothers, Clock Musical Theatre. And Brooke Cowley, Cosette, Les Miserables, Panorama Theatre Company. And the winner is Pam Christie Burgett, Mrs Lyons, Blood Brothers.
Who can ever forget Tevia's ponderings about being a rich man? From Parade College's production of Fiddler on the Roof, If I Were a Rich Man.
What would have been so terrible if I were to have a small fortune? If I were a rich man, yabby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man,
I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dum. If I were a bitty-bitty rich diga-diddle-diddle-diddle man, I'd build a big strong house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere, just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And every honk and a gull and a gobble and a cluck will fall like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say he lives a wealthy man. Oh, if I were a rich man, yabby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dum, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dum. If I were a bitty-bitty rich diga-diddle-diddle-diddle man, I'd see my wife, my Golda, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I'd see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oh, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at this servants day and night. The most important men in town will come to fawn on me. They will ask me to advise them, like Solomon the Wise. If you please, Reptavia, pardon me, Reptavia, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Here-a-dee-dee-a-da, here-a-da-da, here-a-da-da. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in a synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. I could discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day, and this would be the greatest gift of all. If I were a rich man, yabby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dum, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dum. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. And would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man?
Presenting the Harold Burrows Award for Male Performer in a Leading Role, sponsored by Theatre People, please welcome from Theatre People, Sally Hughes.
Good evening. And the nominees for Male Performer in a Leading Role are Drew Downing, Mickey, Blood Brothers, Limelight Theatre Company. Chris Hughes, Johnny O'Keefe, Shout, The Legend of the Wild One, Clock Musical Theatre. Lee Threadgold, Daryl Van Horn, The Witches of Eastwick, Catchment Players of Darebin. Jonathan Guthrie Jones, Coco, Hot Mikado, Mountain District Musical Society. Jonathan Sebastian, John, Tick Tick Boom, Fab Knobs Theatre. Jez Hungenfu, Officer Lockstock, Urinetown, Mumpo. Ben Mitchell, Clifford Bradshaw, Cabaret, Geelong Musical Theatre Company. Chris Buchanan, Mickey, Blood Brothers, Clock Musical Theatre. Samuel Ludman, Bat Boy the Musical, University of Ballarat. Adrian Carr, Max Bialystok, The Producers, White Horse Musical Theatre. Three more. Richard Thomas, Leo Bloom, The Producers, White Horse Musical Theatre. Stuart Dodge, Mickey, Blood Brothers, Altona City Theatre. And Glenn Ritchie, narrator, Blood Brothers, Altona City Theatre. And the winner of the Male Performer in a Leading Role is Adrian Carr, Max Bialystok, The Producers, White Horse Musical Theatre.
Thank you very much. I didn't prepare anything, of course, but I'd love to thank my lovely wife, Catherine, for all the support. I've been a real pill during the show. All the other nominees, they were some fantastic performances up there, absolutely sensational. Congratulations to everybody there. Thank you very much to White Horse Musical Theatre, Chris Bradkey, James Rooney and Gregory White. Lincoln Judd and all the team there. Was a great show to work with, great people to work with and great show to work in. And I'm sure I've forgotten a lot of people, but again, thank you very much. I'm stoked and I'm blown away, can't believe it. Thank you.
Presenting the Female Performer in a Leading Role, the Doreen Burrows Award, sponsored by Theatre People again, and from Theatre People, Richard Thomas.
There were two producers, but anyway, that's okay. The female performer in a leading role. The nominees are Tessa Pavelak for Grisabella, Cats, Ballarat Theatre Company, Lyric Theatre. Victoria Zonal, Mrs. Johnson, Blood Brothers, Limelight Theatre Company. Frida Lay, Katisha,
Hot Mikado, Mountain District Theatre Company. Emma Watts, Anna Leon Owens, The King and I, M-Lock Production. Megan Coe, Annie Oakley, Annie Get Your Gun, Bavira Music Theatre. Shelley Rodriguez, Sandy, Greece, Altona City Theatre. Emily Doran, Belle, Disney's Beauty and the Beast, Ploss Musical Productions. Hannah Free, Susan, Tick Tick Boom, Fab Knobs Theatre. Jess Barlow, Hope Hudwell, Urinetown, Munco. Kathleen Hemsworth, Sally Bowles, Cabaret, Geelong Musical Theatre Company. Christina Prickett, Dorothy, The Wizard of Oz, Catchment Players of Darabin. And Narelle Benici, Mrs. Johnson, Blood Brothers, Altona City Theatre. And the winner of the Doreen Burrows Award for Female Performer in a Leading Role goes to Kathleen Hemsworth, Sally Bowles, Cabaret, Geelong Musical Comedy Company.
Slinking their way onto the stage, the Ballarat Lyrics.
I'll be quick. I want to thank GMCC for putting on this show. It's an amazing, challenging show to do, and for everyone that works in musical theatre, it's such an honour to have something that has some real substance and some real emotion behind it. So, thank you to GMCC. Thank you to Dav for giving me the opportunity to play Sally. Thank you to all of the production team. It was, a massive ensemble show. Everybody put in such a massive effort to make this show come off the ground. Thank you to my fellow actors, especially to Ben and Watto, who I don't think I would have got through it if we didn't, have all of our support from each other. Thank you to my wonderful partner Shane, and thank you to my fiance. It's been a good couple of weeks, and thanks to my beautiful kids, Cooper and Tex, who had to do without their mum for a lot of times, and my family for babysitting them for most of those times. Thanks to everyone. Thank you.
Sorry, Kat. Slinking their way onto the stage, the Ballarat Lyrics' fantastically fussy felines from Cats give us two songs, Skimbleshanks and Memory.
Skimbleshanks, the cats of the railway train. There's a whisper down the line at 11:39 when the night mail's ready to depart. Say, Skimble, where's Skimble? Has he got the Harford thimble? We must find him or the train can't start.
All the guards and all the porters and the station master's daughters will be searching high and low, saying, Skimble, where is Skimble? For unless he's very nimble, then the night mail just can't go. At 11:42, with the signal overdue and the passengers all frantic to a man, that's when I would appear and I'd saunter to the rear. I'd be busy in the luggage van.
When he gave one flash of his last green
part of the northern hemisphere.
Skimble Shanks, the railway cat, the cat of the railway train.
Could say that by and large it was me who was in charge of the sleeping car express. From the driver and the guards to the bagman playing cards, I would supervise them all, more or less.
Down the corridor he paces and examines all the faces of the travellers in the first and the third. He establishes control by a regular patrol, and he'd know it once if anything occurred. He would watch you without blinking, and he saw what you were thinking, and it's certain that he didn't for room of hilarity and right. So the folks were very quiet, where Skimble was about and on the moon. The play of pranks where Skimble Shanks is a cat that cannot be ignored. So nothing went wrong on the Northern Rail when Skimble Shanks was aboard.
It was very pleasant when they found their little den with their name written up on the door. The berth was very neat with the newly folded sheet and not a speck of dust was on the wall. There was every sort of light, you could make it dark or bright, and a button you could turn to make a breeze, and a funny little basin you're supposed to wash your face in, and a crank to shut the windows should you sneeze. Then the guard looked in politely and would ask you very brightly, do you like your morning tea?
We must roll.
But I was just behind him and was ready to remind him, for Skimble won't let anything go wrong.
When they crept into their cozy berths and pulled on the counterpane, they all could reflect it was very nice to know that they wouldn't be bothered by mice. They could leave all that to the railway cat, the cat on the railway train. Skimble Shanks, the railway cat, the cat of the railway train. Skimble Shanks, the railway cat, the cat of the railway train.
The watches of the night, I was always fresh and bright. Every now and then I'd have a cup of tea, with perhaps a drop of scotch while I was keeping on the watch, only stopping here and there to catch a flea. They were fast asleep, the crew, and so they never knew that I was walking up and down the station. They were sleeping all the while I was busy at Carlisle, where I met the station master with elation. They might see me at a breeze if I summoned the police, if there was anything they ought to know about.
When they got to Gallowgate, then they did not have to wait, for Skimble Shanks would help them to get out. As he gives you a wave of his long brown tail and says, I'll see you again, you will meet without fail on the midnight rail, the cat on the railway train.
I was always fresh and bright. Every now and then I'd have a cup of tea.
presenting the Marie Comiskey Award for Choreography, sponsored by Alan Stone. Please welcome Elizabeth Garnsworthy.
Good evening, and it's my great pleasure to present the award for choreography. And the nominees are David Harford, Cats, Ballarat Lyric Theatre; Craig Wiltshire, Shout, The Legend of the Wild One, Clock Musical Theatre; Scott Hilly, Urinetown, Monash University Musical Company; Mark Munro and Narelle Bonici for Greece, Altona City Theatre; James Rooney, the producers, Whitehorse Musical Theatre; and Nathan Furman and Dior Duma for Thoroughly Modern Millie, Nova Music Theatre. And the Marie Comiskey Award for Choreography goes to Mr. David Harford for Cats, Ballarat Lyric Theatre.
Thank you very much. I would like to just grab my notes because I'm always notorious for forgetting to thank people, so I'm going to take a few notes. Firstly, I'd like to thank the Guilds for nominating me. It's an honour. I'd like to thank the Committee of Lyric Theatre. You've been great to work with every time I've worked with you, so it's been an honour to work with you again. I'd like to thank the orchestra that worked on Cats. Of course, the music is very intricate and it plays a great part in the way that the choreography is performed, so the orchestra did an exceptional job. I would definitely like to thank the production team. It's an ensemble show in all aspects, and that includes the sets and costumes and lighting and sound. Everything that gets put into the show is an ensemble piece, and that's it all went to the success of the show. So thank you to everyone in the production team. I'd especially like to thank the wonderful cast. It was a great journey, and I absolutely loved working with every one of you, and you inspire me, so thank you very much, cast. And especially I would like to thank Andy McCalman, the wonderful musical director of the show, and my partner in crime always. Thank you very much, Andy. It's always a pleasure with you. Thank you. Have a good night.
Presenting the next two awards, the Musical Direction Award, sponsored by the Geelong Lyric Theatre Society, and the Vin Foster Award for Direction. Please welcome the sponsor of the Vin Foster Award, David Dare.
We're fast moving to the end of the evening, and as usual when I'm sitting and watching, I'm also thinking of people that I haven't mentioned that really do need a big mention. That is the orchestra. Let's give them a huge hand. I thank them. I thank them because one of the hardest jobs in terms of the Guild Awards is the collection of music, preparation of an orchestra, the rehearsals with everybody wanting to have what they want to have, and yet along the way all our musical directors over the years have accommodated these people with a smile on their face, at least at the end of the night. I also want to thank Russell Perry, the voiceover for tonight. Lighting designers, Mystic Entertainment. Special sponsorship this year by our sound people, Outlook Communications, Greg Ginger. After the conclusion of the awards tonight, supper will be served in the music room at this side of the theatre, and drinks will basically be on that side of the theatre, and after maybe half an hour, 3/4 of an hour, the two might mix. Musical direction. Nominations are Andy McCalman, Cats, Ballarat Lyric Theatre. Greg Smith, Return to the Forbidden Planet, Fab Knobs. Bev Woodford, Shout, The Legend of the Wild One, Cock Musical Theatre. Sue Fletcher, Disney Beauty and the Beast, Plus Musical Theatre. Thank you. Phil Hausler, Tick Tick Boom, Fab Knobs Theatre. Kate Natini, Cabaret, Geelong Musical Comedy Company. And Gregory Smith, the producers, Whitehorse Musical Theatre. Musical direction seems to be very much a Cats year. Andy McCalman, Cats, Ballarat Lyric Theatre.
This is a delight to receive. Thank you very much to the Guild. Thank you for allowing us to host this year. It's been an honour to do so. I'd like to thank Ballarat Lyric Theatre for deciding to choose Cats and allowing Dave and I to musical direct, choreograph and direct. It was a lot of fun. We had a great cast, a great support team. It was, a really, really good, fun performance. And just thanks to everyone out there tonight for coming up to Ballarat. I know that it's an unusual place to hold a Guild Awards night, but thank you and welcome, and I really do appreciate this. Thank you very much, and to my orchestra.
Talked about coming to Ballarat. Peter Dale, one of the earlier, or maybe one of the founding members, and Bruce will correct me later, has wanted the Guild to have the awards night here for 21 years. It's taken us a long time, but Peter Dale, I know you're in the audience, and thank you for keeping just that light a fire that we might actually get here. Thank you. Direction. Nomination, David Harford, Cats, Ballarat Lyric Theatre. Craig Wiltshire, Shout, The Legend of the Wild One, Cock Musical Theatre. Paul Watson, Hot Mikado, Mountain Districts Musical Society. Andrew Johnson, Erin McMahon, Tick Tick Boom, Fab Knobs Theatre. James Cutler, Urinetown, Mumco. Davina Smith, Crowley, Cabaret Musical, Geelong Musical Comedy Company. Terence O'Connor, Bat Boy, the Musical, University of Ballarat Arts Academy, graduating third year. Chris Brakey, the producers, Whitehorse Musical Theatre. And David Watson, the Wizard of Oz, Catchment Players of Darebin. Oops, I thought I had it all ready to pull out. Okay. Before I move on, okay. The winner of the Vin Foster Award for Direction of the Year 2008 is David Harford.
I'm sure there's plenty more I could say, but I won't. So I've said all I had to say. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have a great one.
I've always thought a glass wall in the house would be nice, but I think he's well on the way. Thank you.
From Babira Music Theatre's production of Annie Get Your Gun, the time-honoured Anything You Can Do.
step up to the firing line, you can begin this contest.
Oh, no, you can begin it, because I'm going to end it.
Is that so?
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. I'm going to give you a lesson in marksmanship you're never going to forget.
You couldn't give me a lesson in long-distance spitting. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Any note you can sing, I can sing higher.
I can sing anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I can drink my liquor faster than a flicker.
I can drink it quicker and get even sicker.
I can open any safe.
Without being caught?
Yep.
That's what I thought. You couldn't.
Any note you can sing, I can sing higher.
I can sing any note higher than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. How do you sing that high?
I'm a girl! Anything you can buy, I can buy cheaper. I can buy anything cheaper than you.
50 cents.
40 cents.
30 cents.
20 cents.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can be, I can be greater. I can say anything softer than you. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
I can jump a hurdle.
Can wear a girdle.
I can knit a sweater.
I can feel it better.
I can do most anything.
Can you bake a pie?
No.
Neither can I.
Any note you can hold, I can hold longer.
I can hold any note longer than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Yes, you can. Where do you keep all that air? Oh, God. Anything you can say, I can say softer.
I can say anything softer than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Have we done this before? Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can say, I can say faster.
I can say anything faster than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. No, can't.
Yes, I can.
No,
Yes, I can.
can't.
Yes, I can.
No,
Yes, I
can't.
can.
No,
Yes, I
can't.
can. Oh!
I can jump a hurdle.
I can wear a girdle.
I can knit a sweater.
I can feel it better.
I can do most anything.
Can you bake a pie?
No.
Neither can I.
Anything you can sing, I can sing sweeter.
I can sing anything sweeter than you. Oh.
No, you can.
Yes, I can.
No, you can.
Yes, I can.
No, you can.
Yes, I can.
No, you can.
Oh, yes, I can.
No, you can.
Yes, I can.
No,
Yes.
To announce the recipient of the award for Production of the Year, we welcome to the stage Mr. Bruce McBride.
It actually shows that I'm no spring chicken because anything you can do, I can do better. I saw the original production of that with Evie Hayes in 1947, 13 times. And now, 21 years later, 21 years ago, created the Music Theatre Guild, and it's wonderful to see how it's flourished and the wonderful talent that we have here. And Andy, the orchestra has been wonderful. Thank you very much tonight. It's been terrific. I thank the Guild for giving me the privilege of reading the nominations for Production of the Year. Cats, Ballarat Lyric Theatre. Shout, The Legend of the Wild One. Clock, Musical Theatre. Disney's Beauty and the Beast, Geelong Lyric Theatre. Hot Mikado, Mountain District Musical Society. Urinetown, Mumco, it's Monash University Musical Company. Cabaret, Geelong Musical Comedy Company. Blood Brothers, Clock, Musical Theatre. The Producers, White Horse Musical Theatre. And The Wizard of Oz, Catchment Plays of Darwin. Meow, catch Ballarat Lyric Theatre.
Thank you very much for that very welcome announcement. Lyric Theatre is a small theatre in a smallish town, and we got the opportunity to take on this show because we've been following Cats for a long time. We keep annoying the owners of the rights, and they were released, as you know, last year, and we jumped on, we cancelled our original show. I thought, well, we've got something to go with here. We didn't know what. Now, Bob was the president at the time. There was a coup. But between us, we and the committee chose a remarkable couple. And if you think that it was a good show, you really must have missed a good show, because the Guild, and thank you to the Guild, also thought it was a good show. Using all local cast, but with a lot of ingenuity in sound, thanks Greg, been mentioned before, and mystics we always use for our lights, and our costume designer was phenomenal. He's absent tonight and unwell, but he already knows the results. And the orchestra, not this result, the orchestra, if you were in the auditorium at the time, was really, what would you say, it was just something that really lifted your soul. You know, when you saw Tessa Pavlich out here before. I don't know how many times we saw it, Bob, but you know, we kept running out of tissues every time that song came on. With the sound, the costumes, and the colour, it was really, I think, a most emotional and pivotal point in the show. I'd just like to pass over to Bob, who initially started on the process with Cats, just to finish up with a few thank yous.
Thank you. It's been a wonderful trip, and musical theatre to me has always been about fun, and this show with Andy and Dave and everyone else involved was an epitome of that. It was just wonderful. The rehearsals, we went away to camp, we had great houses, people loved the show, and the cast, you saw them tonight, they're just wonderful, wonderful, great time. And I'd just like to say, Ballarat will be hosting, I think, the Guilds next year. So when you come, bring a bottle of water and you can help fill up our lake, okay? We need some water. Anybody from Urinetown, make a deposit, please. And the show for next year is The Producers, so come see that. It's great. So thank you for everyone tonight, and we really appreciate this. It's wonderful. Cheers.
To finish the evening on the same high note we started on, we welcome the cast from PEP Productions and from their performance of Urinetown, Run, Freedom, Run.
Yeah, well, that was in the heat of battle, and in the heat of battle, the actual hotness of battle, the cry of freedom sounds something like this. Run, freedom, run. Freedom, run away. My friends have to run, 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 run. Freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday. Then you gotta run, 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 run. Freedom, run away. I'm frightened. Oh, yeah, you should be. Freedom is scary. It's like a cool blast of wind that blows in your face to wake you up. Literally? Yes. There's a trickle of sweat. There's a trickle of sweat dripping in your ear. But still you have to run, 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 freedom, run away. So don't you fret and never fear. Freedom, run, 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 freedom, run away. There's a great big Gladwell on your chain. Freedom, run. And he put his henchmen on your train. Whoa, I'm simply laying out the facts. Great big Gladwell's making tracks. Ain't no time to relax. Run, freedom, run. Run, freedom, run.